this is how this trade looks like on the 1 minute time frame, and this is how it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. In this video, we are going to break down this trade using both the 1 minute time frame and the 15-minute time frame to see which time frame has the best entry opportunities and exit opportunities, and overall the best trading experience. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I have a free mentorship program, link will be in the description. Let's jump into the video. We had this high of the week reversal setup. So first things first, we are going to break this trade down using the 1 minute time frame. Now, step number one, of course, is identify your timing window. And we got the trade in the London session, so between 2 and 5 a.m. Step number two is draw your high and low prior to the session. So all this happens in the 15-minute time frame. It's easier to see the high and the low. Now, the next step is wait for the first hour to close. Now, the first hour did close at 2:45. After that is we adjust the high accordingly, the high or the low. So accordingly meaning if the first hour pins or breaks out of the high, we redraw our high. Alright, and in the second hour, now this is when we go to the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, we are looking for a very specific pattern. We are looking for the pump and dump setup. Now, we got the pump so this was the move. This was the move that gave us a pump. So this is where the pump began. Let's remove this line here. Yes, so we have the pump. Now, after we have the pump, we are looking for an M pattern. This is something that looks like this. Pump, and then M pattern with a break in structure, pull back, and then engulfment for the move down. So did we see anything like that? So we have this pump, and then we have this M pattern. Now, this being now the low that needs to be broken. All this is just consolidation to me. So after we pinned this area, again, we extend our low, and this is where we got our break in structure. And then we have the pullback and the engulfment at 5 a.m. So we put our entry there, and then we can put our stops above the high, and we are targeting the low of the day. Right. So this was a multi-session trade. Now let's observe the 1 minute time frame. Hypothetically, if you got in using the 1 minute time frame, you are in drawdown, and all this was giving you all these emotions up and down if you were observing the markets at that time before you even got to the profits. So this is the experience with the 1 minute time frame. So now, where do you exit, or how do you exit? How do you know that this price is going to reverse now? For me, that was the biggest challenge using the 1 minute time frame. Now, let's look at the 15-minute time frame. It's the same process. We identify our high and our low prior to the session. And then first hour breaks out, pins the high. We extend our high. Then we look for our breakout. So this is the 15-minute time frame. Once we have the breakout, now we can work backwards. And what we want to see, we want to see an N pattern, or a 1, 2, 3. So a 1, 2, 3 looks like this. This move being the breakout. So we work from the breakout. After we see the breakout, the next step is ask ourselves, do we see any 2 or 3 consecutive candles before the breakout? These are the 2 consecutive candles. So that becomes this move, and then this automatically becomes this move. So we have an N pattern after the breakout. Our entry is there. Stops above that high, targeting the low of the day as usual. Now, with the 15-minute time frame, in my opinion, it's easier when you are in drawdown because it's just one candle or two. It was 3 candles in drawdown before we started moving into profits, and we got out here. So I think we got out after this candle closed because we did not see this move going anywhere. Now it's easier to identify when to get out on the 15-minute time frame because the candles are far much clearer. So let's look at the difference. This is the 15-minute time frame trade. This is the 1-minute time frame trade. Look at how the 1 minute has a lot of highs, Look at how clean the 15-minute time frame is. Look at the entry. The entry on the 1-minute time frame is 111.626, and the entry on the 15-minute time frame is 111.659. So there is also a very big difference in terms of the entry. And so this is why, in my opinion, I prefer using the 15-minute time frame. Anyway, if this video shed some light on which time frame to use, subscribe and see you in the next video. Peace out.